All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here at Wilcox County High School for more Bulldog basketball action. It'll be the Bulldogs versus the Patriots. Clint, it should be a good one, I hope.
Yeah, it should be what I would call a marquee matchup for the region here. Got us playing Wilcox. We played battle for the region championship last year over in Telfair County. Bulldogs come away with the win in the region championship. Of course, we lose a lot of players from that team last year, but I still have high hopes that we'll still be able to make a run for that region championship this year and a deep run in the playoffs, and it all starts here tonight.
It does. A region opener for both teams. What better way to have a region opener than a rematch of the teams that played for the region championship the prior season.
Absolutely. I saw Wilcox when they first come out. Looked like they had good size, Keith, but when I went down there on the floor and was making my way to the concession stand a while ago, they're not quite as big as they looked at first glance. But
that's right. Well, they are. They're not really a young team, but they don't have any seniors. They have about 8 juniors, a couple of sophomores, and a freshman. They still have some of their talent back from last year.
And the best player on that team is going to be that little point guard. He's going to be the smallest kid on the court.
That's right. His name is Howard. He's Mr. Benny's son. Benny Howard is his dad. Gentleman I've been talking about earlier in the girls' game. And
he is a heck of a player.
He is. He's a very good basketball player. Also, I think his name is Desmond Tisdale.
It is.
Will also be one of their top players. Very, very good basketball team. Very good, very well coached basketball team. As are the Bulldogs. Coach Ty Randolph has really done an outstanding job with our boys, and very proud to have him leading us into any battle.
Absolutely.
Starting 5 for Lanier County is going to be number 11, Rashad Brockington. Number 12, C.J. Johnson. Number 14, Kyle Brockington. Number 23, Tyquan Baker. And number 31, E.J. Brown. And I hope E.J. can have the kind of ball game he had last night. He really picked up some slack there with Tyquan out in foul trouble. And
I agree. If he can put up a performance like last night, and Tyquan can stay out of foul trouble, and we can control the turnovers, I think we win easily.
Right. Foul trouble.
And make the free throws.
That's right. Foul troubles and free throws is what I'm about to say. We're going to have to make those free throws. There's Mr. Howard now as he goes by the officials. I think you can see him on the screen. He'll be wearing number 14.
Yeah, but that number 11, that little guy, he's something to watch now.
Number 11, I don't really know his name, but number 11, I believe, is his mother is the girls' coach.
I saw him, last year. He's a small kid. He looks like he ought to be in middle school, but man, he plays big.
He does play big. Number 14 is Howard. A jump ball out here, going to be Kyle Brockington jumping it up for the Bulldogs. Tisdale's number 25. Jump ball going to belong to Wilcox County. Aeneas Dean going to check in here early. Not sure what that's about. I mean, we're on the opening tip, and Aeneas is going to the score table. 3-point shot up, no good. Rebound, Wilcox back up, no good. The shot will pull out there away from CJ down the court. In a hurry, tried to get it to Kyle Brockington. Bounce pass would have gotten there.
Had the size on his defender there. I thought CJ should just went up with it.
Aeneas in, Kyle out. Coach not happy with his effort on the jump ball.
Maybe that's what it was, because that's
Ball
all
into
the thing he's done.
Going to call a travel on him. He put that ball on the floor. A little short official there. He's I don't know. Hopefully he'll get better as the night goes on. He hadn't been very good in the girls' game.
I thought that was a push off on that screen.
Shot in the lane, floater no good. Taekwon with a rebound. He's going to push it ahead, and he's going to get fouled. Made mention now, this official here very rarely called anything in the girls' game. He's going to blow it early here in this one.
I'm going to tell you, though, Taekwon, the open floor right there. If that kid don't foul him, that's 2 points.
He had EJ down there, and cross court. Dangerous pass. Rashad comes up with it. Taekwon going to hold it out top. They're going to match him up. They need CJ with the ball in the lane to Taekwon. Back to EJ. EJ down to Taekwon. Tipped away. EJ with the basketball off his foot. Nias.
It just rattles around down there, and finally Wilcox comes away with it.
We played a minute. Still no score.
There's that little point guard I was telling you about.
And Tisdale's going to score the first basket of the ball game.
Nice drive. He didn't finish, but he was there to clean it up. CJ nearly loses it.
Get it back out here to Taekwon. Calm things down a little bit. Number 11, his name is Brown.
We got a little careless there. I think CJ might have already thought coach had called the timeout, nearly lost the ball, but
he was trying to call a timeout, and the official wouldn't give it to him. We played a minute and a half. Wilcox leads 2-0. As we come up here last year, Clint, we played in that old gym of theirs. If I'm not mistaken, we led something like 13-0 early and lost the basketball game by about 9, I think.
Yeah. That's
6, lost by 6.
That's right. And they came over to Lakeland, and we blew them out.
Beat them by 30. And then we played up in Telfair in the region championship game, beat them by 10. There's a lot of eyes on this game tonight. Got a lot of folks here from other schools. Got Clinch County sitting right in front of us. They'd like to know what each of these teams got.
Yeah, there's about 4 players from Clinch County along with their coach sitting directly in front of us.
Because I think they feel like, hey, these 2 teams played for it last year. The region championship is obviously going to go through one of them.
That's absolutely could be a good possibility.
We hope that's the Bulldogs.
So we lose the ball, but it's off a Wilcox player, so Lanier County's going to retain possession. Inbound under the basket.
As I keep telling everybody, Clint, Coach Stephen Green's going to have a little bit to say about it this year. He's got a team up there in Erwin County.
Oh, I believe so, too.
Rashad's shot's blocked. Don't have to elevate, young man.
We knock it away, but it's going to stay with the Patriots.
Not going to shoot a set shot against these fellas. Got to elevate and get your shot off.
Well, Rashad was wide open when he caught it, but
tried to shoot a set shot. And
that should have been a backcourt violation. Oh, he's saying that we tipped it, but I don't agree with that.
Was a backcourt. Young man stepped right on the center court line.
And it was not tipped by our player.
Another drive down in the paint. Tisdale up and in, and he's fouled.
That's going to be an and one.
As you're going to look, 11, 25, and 14 is going to carry this basketball team.
So about 2 minutes in. Lanier County still not able to put any points on the board. Wilcox going to have 4 with a chance for 5 here with the ensuing free throw.
First shot up, or that's one shot up, no good. Rebound, Taekwon Baker off to C.J. Johnson, ahead to Rashad. Rashad's going to drive, kick it out to E.J. E.J. drives, put a shot up, rattles around, no good. And Nias back up, and he's fouled. Nias Dana go to the line and shoot 2. Trying to put the Bulldogs on the scoreboard.
Nice attempt there by E.J. That's kind of his thing, driving baseline with that little floating one-hander. Just didn't fall for him that time, but nearly did.
He scored most of his 22 points last night from that same spot.
He did.
Of course, in our gym, our goal. Knees to the line. First shot up and in.
Will be our first score of the night. Bulldogs get on the board.
Second shot in. So far so good on the free throw line. Wilcox going to kind of walk it up now. He's decides to pick it up his dribble.
I think he had his fooled. I thought he passed it too, Keith.
Tisdale up, no good. Rebounded in there by C.J. Johnson. They call it travel.
Man, them kind of plays there.
I couldn't see his feet,
Coach.
Clint, but nobody on our team felt like he did. But of course, we never do when it's our own man. But
that's right.
there was a travel, no call. 3-point shot on the way, no good. Nobody cut off the shooter. Everybody's kind of sat back and watched him. Long three. And rattle in and out, no good. Taekwon tries for it.
And second chance opportunities are killing us.
Same thing happened back in the girls' game. Second chance, third chance, fourth chance. Just got to come up with an offensive rebound. Taekwon cleared out this time. Ahead to Rashad. He's going to push it. Shot up, he walked. Basket won't count.
He did.
And he did walk that time.
I think he thought he had a jump step there, but I think he had 2 hops on that one.
That's right. Rasheem Robinson in. Rashad Brockington out.
I'd like to have seen Rashad just back that out right there. He was outnumbered. But either way, it's 4-2 Wilcox.
Of course, we look at Rashad as being a veteran player and everything he picks up, every ball he picks up, but he's just a sophomore.
That's right.
3-pointer, no good. EJ down with a rebound.
And a near travel on him.
He pushes it forward. He's going to drive the lane. Shot up in off the glass. E.J. Brown.
Ties the game.
4:27. And if you hadn't got that feeling, it's like a heavyweight fight, Clint. Two powerful schools just going head to head.
Both team knows it. Wilcox throws it away. It's going to be LC basketball.
They're just kind of feeling one another out here early, trying to see, hey, what these guys got.
I'm sure there's a little bit of nerves out there too. But I'm sure both teams are going to settle in and probably going to wind up being a pretty high-scoring game.
Wilcox won their first game by 11 points over Crisp County. CJ going to drive, shot up, no good, no foul call, but Bulldogs retain possession. I don't see how no foul was called there.
I don't either. He was trying to draw some contact.
That's right. At this point, there's 2 team fouls on Wilcox, 1 on Lanier. Aeneas broke the wrong way, and CJ throws it straight out of bounds. Aeneas broke to the basket. CJ thought he was going to back out, and he throws it away. Ball up and over the rim. No good. That's Mr. Howard's shot, no good. CJ's going to walk it up now.
Wilcox had a lot of open looks. Fortunately tonight for the Bulldogs, not many have failed. Dangerous cross-court pass.
Another one back across to Taekwon. He's going to lob it down low to Rasheem. They're going to slap it away and take it from us. Very athletic ball club. You're not going to get very many of those. Howard to the rim, no good. Rebound, Taekwon Baker. Head to EJ. He puts it on the floor. Going to lay it up and in.
Bulldogs take the lead.
First lead of the night. Wilcox coming right back at you, though.
We got two big guys battling down there.
Turnaround jumper over Taekwon. Always going to be looking at 2 or 3 defenders in his face.
Sheen going to be wide open. He should have took that shot, I thought. Maybe that's not his shot. EJ going to take it up.
Shot up, no good. Taekwon slaps it out. Wilcox comes away with it. 3-pointer, no good. Rebound, Aeneas. He's going to have it taken from behind. He don't need to be the man putting it on the floor. Taekwon, glad he didn't pick up that foul. Wilcox go back up 8. So I thought he was picking to pick up a foul there. These officials are letting them play early.
They are.
Ball taken from CJ in there. Wilcox with a layup. Coach says that's enough of that. Timeout. Let me get somebody else in that won't turn the ball over. CJ's just got to calm down a little bit, play within himself. He gets a little excited. He did that last night and had several turnovers. Very good basketball player. Just got to calm down a little bit. He gets excited a little bit.
That's right. Just don't try to do too much. Just bring the ball across half court and find your open man.
Coach going to talk with him a little bit and say, we need you, we need you, need you, need you. Got to get right and get back in there.
That's right. So now Jeremiah Small is going to check in the game for CJ. So it's going to be Jeremiah, E.J. Brown, Taquan. We're going to have Rasheem, and we're going to have Aeneas D. And E.J.'s going to bring it across half court.
Both are. We talked last night about playing 2-point guards, starting 2-point guards. Neither are in the game right now. Taquan up top. Jeremiah with the basketball. Over to E.J. Jump shot. That looked long. Aeneas going to try to save it. He's out of bounds.
We just look out of sync offensively, Keith.
Yeah, a little bit here early. Just kind of got a little momentum there for a second. Then coach trying to find the right combination of players that can work together. Down low to Tisdale. He kicks it back out. Long three. That's up and in. 13-6. Wilcox by 7 with a minute and a half left.
And Taquan turns it over.
Tisdale might dunk. Nope. Going to lay the basketball. 15-6. Like I say, neither point guard in the ball game. Taquan all the way to the rim, up and in. Kind of settles things down a little bit. 15-8.
Taquan's and we sleep on defense, and they're going to have a layup. Fortunately, they miss it, but the putback's good.
They pushed Rasheem in the back. No call. They pushed Rasheem in the back. Very obvious. Got the rebound and just laying. Nobody defend him because Rasheem had done been pushed in the back. Taquan slips down. EJ comes up with it. Over to Aeneas. Wilcox playing very, very tough defense right now.
Rasheem with the hustle play gets the ball. Oh, I think maybe he was out of bounds. Oh, they called a foul on
number 41 of Wilcox.
Yep. Maybe he kicked Rasheem when he was down there on the floor battling for that loose ball.
That's right. Bulldogs down 17-9. Desmond Tisdale coming out for Wilcox. Going to get a breather here for the last 32 seconds of the quarter. 17-8. Bulldogs down 9. Ball into Smalls. Back to EJ. Taquan. Smalls drives, and he's fouled. I'd like to see him dish that off to Rasheem. 41's going to pick up his second foul. Of course, he wasn't a starter. Looks to be a younger player. Good size kid. He took number 32 spot in the lineup. Smalls free throw up, no good.
So 2 for 3 so far from the line.
Second free throw, no good. Short.
Nearly got it.
Coming over his own rebound.
Nearly got it.
2 for 4 so far.
Foul away from the ball.
Be on Aeneas Dean for pushing.
So Wilcox going to take it out under their own basket. With 10.3 seconds left in the quarter. He inbounds it. He's going to hold for one shot. It's going to be a 3. No good.
That guy just about took Rasheem's head off. Oh, that was almost an outstanding play there. So we'll be at the end of the first quarter. Bulldogs trail 17-8.
We'll get the ball to start the second quarter. Looks like our 2-point guards are going to check back in. Rashad and CJ.
Take time here between quarters and thank our sponsors. Lakeland Drug Company. Lakeland Drug has been your hometown pharmacy since 1950. Give them a call at 229-482-3677 or visit their website at lakelanddrug.com. Stop by and see Miss Ivy McCurdy and her staff at 42 West Main Street, downtown Lakeland. Also want to thank our other sponsors, Connell Cabinets and Millworks, located at 28 East Church Avenue. Their work portfolio is available on their website at connellcabinets.com. Give them a call at 229-482-3037. Folks, if you're in town and see any of these folks, Miss Ivy or Mr. Joe Brogdon or Miss Dancy Brogdon or any of the Connells, thank them for allowing us to be able to bring these games to you. We always like for folks to get out and support the teams in person, but it's like tonight, it's a long drive up to Wilcox, and they've afforded us the effort to be able to come up and bring you these games live on the internet. Starting five back in for Lanier County. That's Kyle Brockington, Rashad Brockington, and C.J. Johnson have all checked back in along with E.J. Brown and Taquan Baker. Foul, and looks like Kyle Brockington is going to go to the line and shoot two.
And there again, we're not going to try for offensive rebound, doesn't look like, Keith. First free throw is no good.
Almost didn't even hit the rim.
Two for 5 from the charity stripe so far.
You'll have one more. Second free throw up and in. 1 out of 2 that time. 17-9. Long cross. Yeah, I thought the coach thought that was a walk, and I did too.
Kyle Brockton
comes up with a loose ball. Head to EJ. EJ's going to have it stripped from him down in the corner, and it goes out of bounds.
Kyle nearly threw it away. Fortunately, EJ was able to corral that ball, but then had it tipped away from him. So, Bulldogs going to inbound.
This cord on this headset's driving me crazy. I mean, it hadn't been doing it that way at the home games. I don't know what the difference is.
It hangs from above.
I guess so.
Bulldogs inbound to Baker. Out to Rashad. EJ's going to attempt a three.
Good.
And it's good.
Long three by E.J. Brown. 17-12. Bulldogs cut it to 5.
Well, we couldn't buy a three-pointer the other night, and we hit our first one of the game here.
Shot up, no good. Rebound, Wilcox.
Man, the offensive rebounds are killing us, Keith.
They killed us in the girls' game, and we just, I don't know how to explain it.
Long three.
Off the rim. Rashad pushed Kyle in the back.
A double dribble. Well, he called a travel, but either way, he dribbled the ball twice.
On that rebound, Rashad pushed Kyle out of the way, and then they took the ball. I think if he'd have left Kyle alone, Kyle would have come down with it.
Maybe he was off balance and just couldn't help himself there, but works out for us. Down 5. Able to cut it to one possession on this trip down.
EJ with the basketball. Over to Taquan.
And they have done a good job of shutting Taquan down thus far tonight, Keith.
Across to EJ. In the lane to Taquan. Over to CJ. He loses it back to Kyle. Kyle lays it up. They don't call him for walking. That's all that ball-headed fella knows. He quit growing at about 10 years old. He can't see nothing up there. He can't see the fouls up high. All he sees the walks down low.
I want Kyle to just take that up, not worry about getting fouled. Just take it up, let them foul you.
That's what I've been telling. That's what we've talked about all earlier this year. Always trying to draw contact and just make the layup. If they foul you, they foul you. You're going to get that 2 points if you'll make the layup. Don't worry about the foul.
Well, I like the head fake, but sometimes just go up with it because you ain't got much time when you catch it in the paint. Somebody's going to be there on top of you real quick.
Down 7 again, 19-12. Still just not very comfortable on the offensive end.
I agree.
And a lot of that has to do with this defense from Wilcox. CJ with a drive, up, no good. One shot and done. 2 shots for them, 3 shots.
Oh,
He
wow.
carried Kyle all the way to the floor.
And I didn't think they was going to call a foul. And they had one.
He's going to call a foul. We got a young man down here with it. Looks like he's got, I hope he's just got a cramp.
That's what it is, Keith.
But
they got that rebound. There was one man there, and we had 3. And
I don't believe there was a foul called on the play at all.
He called time because of the hurt player, but our man got thrown to the floor.
Got tackled.
That's terrible.
So you got a whole crew down there surrounding this Wilcox County kid. It looks like it must be a cramp, but I mean, you would think by this point, if he played football.
I don't know that he played football, Keith.
He may not have, but you would think he wouldn't be catching cramps. Oh, he's cramped up again.
Yeah, he is. He's going to have to come out of the game. I hate that the young man's injured, but maybe we can take advantage of him not being on the floor.
But I still don't see why there's not a foul call. You can't stand there and watch. If the play's still going on, you can't stand there and look at the injured player. You wait till there's some kind of break and then stop the play. But we're going to have the ball nonetheless, but there was a foul there on
Maybe
Kyle Broxton. Kyle had to come out of the game. He was holding his arm.
I just assumed for some safety reason maybe stop the play there.
Gets it with the ball. Need to get some kind of offensive rhythm. Aeneas tried to force it.
Fortunately, Rashad comes away with it.
CJ drives. I didn't say, are they going to call a foul?
They called a foul on somebody. Looks like, hopefully that's a shooting foul. It is.
Call it on number
15. So CJ to the line. I think we're shooting about 50% thus far tonight. Of course, I'd like for us to shoot better than 50%, but I'd at least like to get something each time we get to the line.
First shot up and in. The best game free throw wise we've had was 59%.
Right.
And I believe that was against McIntosh County Academy. Second free throw on the way and good.
2 for 2. Second time tonight we went 2 for 2. Bulldogs cut it to 5 and we steal the ball. We're going to have a 3-on-2. EJ all the way to the rim and it's good.
Up and in. Freshman having another good ball game.
Oh man,
so far. Oh, we should have had a steal there. Easier said than done. So see how Wilcox responds without their star point guard. Long 3. Gonna foul him.
Oh my God.
CJ has just tackled him over in the corner on a 3-point shot.
Just let him shoot the 3.
You just can't understand sometimes, why you do things like that. But they're hustling and things like that happen. But it's just frustrating to see when you foul a 3-point shooter. I mean, he had the shot, but Long left his hands. First shot up and in, up and out. Coming in and come back out.
You called those too early, Keith.
I'm
The other
gonna keep
night you
doing
called one like that and it bounced about 4 feet out the rim and fell in.
I'm going to keep doing it as long as they come out for the other team. Number 11 still hobbling around down there, comes back to the bench. Second free throw no good. Kyle Brockton is going to come back in. Looks like he's all right. That's good news.
He's coming in for CJ. Coach not happy with him on that foul on that 3-point shot, and he's letting him know it down there.
He's giving him the business down there on the end of that bench.
He is.
CJ tried to go down there and sit by Will, and Will just ignored him while Coach just ripped into him.
Ooh,
Rashad walked, and they're going to call it.
I thought he was going to let it go to start with, but so we foul a 3-point shooter, and he makes one, and then we turn the ball over. Give it right back to him.
20-16, 4:54 to go in the half. Taquan bats the ball away, goes back to stay with Wilcox. Number 11 trying to run out those cramps. He's running down towards the Another three, no good. Taekwon's going to block the man off like
and that should have been a foul. He shoved Taekwon in the back, and I could not believe that official didn't call the foul on him.
I can believe it because they haven't called very much.
I mean, Taekwon was trying to shield the Wilcox player from getting to the ball that was going out of bounds, and the Wilcox player just shoved him.
Number 11's back at the scores table to check in. Aeneas tried to force it in the corner to Rashad, and it slapped away. Fortunately, went there to.
And EJ loses it. Nearly a travel. Shot no good.
Comes away with it. Taekwon realizing he's got a.
Stolen.
And Tisdale's going to dunk the basketball.
I don't call that a dunk.
22-16. Bulldogs quickly back up the floor. Cross court pass to E.J. Brown. Aeneas to the lane, to the dribble drive. And
to the rim and takes it in.
22-18. 3:42 left.
Wilcox has just been so good at cutting off them passing lanes.
Shaw got a hand on that ball. Goes out of bounds. There comes number 11 back in the ball game. Mentioned he was down at the table. Howard going to check out. Brown going to check back in. Ball quickly comes in. Long three. In and out, no good. There again, he pushed Kyle right in the middle of the back and got the rebound and no call.
And Wilcox is not afraid to pull up them threes tonight. They hadn't made, but I believe one, but they are shooting some long-range threes.
And I think I found out why they get so many second, third chance opportunities. They're allowing them to push guys in the back and not call. Taekwon tried to force one up and nothing. EJ comes out of there with it. He's looking to push it. He's shot. He's fouled.
Yeah, 32 should be about fouled out of the game.
He should be just about fouled out. and when he plays in other gyms, not going to say our gym, but when he goes to places like Homerville, Folkestone, Pearson, and not playing here, and not saying these officials would cheat. And that's no other word to say, but he would be in foul trouble already.
Nevertheless, we're not getting that foul called tonight.
Free throw up and in. He's pushed in the back on almost every possession.
I wonder how many fouls he has on him, because the Wilcox scoreboard has a place for the player foul, but they're either choosing not to list the foul or the scoreboard's not working properly.
They choosing not to. They don't list the foul.
Well, I know you mentioned they would have some scoreboard troubles at the beginning of the
2 for
night.
2 at the line.
So Bulldogs going to be down 4.
2:45 to go in the half.
Seems like Wilcox has really outplayed us thus far, but it's only a 2-possession game.
Give and go. Shot up, no good. Tisdale almost had it. Taekwon ripped it away. EJ, another three, and
it's good. Bulldogs within 1.
Cut it to 1. Man, EJ has kept us in this basketball game. He kept us in the basketball game last night.
Well, another reason, too, is Taekwon's getting double and triple covered, so somebody's going to be able to score some points.
Shot up and in.
Big man had some moves on that one.
26-23. Dogs down 3. 2 minutes left in the half. There's a foul. No call. Passed into. They're going to call a foul there.
Sheem's going to go. Is he going to go to the line? Yeah, because they're going to be in the bonus. That's going to be 8 fouls, I believe, on Wilcox in this first quarter with almost 2 minutes remaining.
First half, man. This is second quarter.
Oh,
it is second quarter. It just went by in a hurry.
It has.
It went by in a hurry. The first quarter, we were down 17-9 at the end of the period. And we've held them to 9 points here in the second period.
It has.
So Rasheem Robinson going to go to the line. Going to try to continue what's been fairly good free throw shooting so far. His shot up's too hard. he's going to have to be called for a lane violation anyway.
Doesn't matter. He missed the shot. So. Bulldogs trail 3.
Wilcox with the ball, chance to extend their lead. Shot up, no good. Tisdale with the rebound. That ain't Tisdale, that's 41.
And they're going to get a foul on EJ. He's going to send the.
I think Preston Griner's going to come into the ball game. Not sure who he's going to get. But I'm okay with that foul by EJ. I don't know if coach is unhappy with it or not, but I'm unhappy with the lack of defensive rebounding. But,
absolutely. But
the foul I'm okay with. Free throw up and in. I mean, it was a knuckleball that about busted that new backboard. 27-23. I would rather see 41 at the line than 41 shooting a layup.
Absolutely.
But like there again, you know, them continuing to get these offensive rebounds, that hit nothing.
So air ball on the free throw gives the ball back to Lanier County. We're going to inbound. We're going to be facing some pressure here. Best way to beat that pressure is to pass. Griner about to lose it to CJ. It's going to be up and in. So
27-24.
27-25, Keith.
25. I didn't see him put that extra digit up there. Cut it down to 2.
Oh, 3 is
and
good.
In.
They finally made another one of those. They've shot a ton of them.
30-25. They extend it back to 5. EJ in the corner. He's hit 2 from there. And he walked.
Oh, no, they called foul on 11.
Not sure how many that is on. He's still hobbling around, Clint. He's not over that cramp yet.
Yeah, and he better quit running his mouth because he's going to get a technical on him. That's
going to be a 1-and-1. CJ's going to go to the line. He was 2 for 2 his last time there.
Crowd not happy about that foul, but he clearly was trying to block CJ out of bounds on that loose ball.
Yeah, I was afraid they was going to call the walk. I didn't call the walk.
He didn't hack him with his hands, but his body pushed him out of bounds.
CJ shot up and in.
So CJ perfect from the line so far. Officials taking their time, maybe trying to get number 11 to get his shirt tucked in properly.
Made him show him that it was tucked in. CJ's second shot on the way. Rattles around, no good. 1 for 2.
Wilcox comes rushing back.
There was a travel, no call. Shot up. EJ gonna come away with it.
You better watch out. Got a man behind him.
Behind. He goes all the way. He was fouled, no call.
Good gracious.
There's a travel. They're quick. They're very quick.
Long three's going to be way off.
Coach wanting the clock hasn't ran in about 3 possessions.
Baker to the rim.
Up and in.
Takes it to the rack, and it's good.
30-28. 27 seconds left in the half. Wilcox going to walk it down this time. Probably going to try to hold for 1 shot. Shot going to come out and play him.
Just don't foul him.
With only 4 fouls on the team.
And
Taekwon almost came away with a steal, and that would have been
a dunk on the other end.
And a tie ball.
It would have. That would have been a nice way to have finished the half.
Jeremiah Small's going to check into the ball game. Christian Griner out. Griner come in, gave some quality minutes. Don't let him post you up down there. 7 seconds and counting here. Watch the clock. Watch the time. He's got him posted. He's going to try to turn around, shoot off the rim. No good. And Bulldogs get the rebound.
So I think Coach Randolph's happy with that.
I think he's happy with that.
Defensive stand there.
30-28. Wilcox out in front. And Clint, I feel like that's a plus.
Yeah, it is.
You come up here and you play in the team that you had to beat to win the region last year, and you go toe-to-toe with them in their brand-new gym. and you only trail by 2 after being down by, was we down by 10?
I know we were down 8.
We were down at least 8 or 9 at one point, and we got it all the way back down to 2.
All right, and it feels like Keith, that they've outplayed us. They've got to be leading in rebounds. I'm sure they've out-rebounded us, and it seems like a lot of the shots that they've taken, a lot of the points they've scored have been, we've had to work a lot harder for ours.
Exactly, and that's the same way I'm thinking. I mean, you feel like you're down 20 right now.
Yeah, despite
but
all
you're
that.
down 2.
Yeah, despite all that, we're only down 2. So I feel good about it. Maybe we can turn it on the second half and come out of here with a W.
Yeah, we come up here last year, like I said, and we jumped out to a 13-point lead. And Wilcox just looked like, hey, we didn't come to play tonight, and thought we were going to blow them out. And they come racing back and ended up winning the basketball game by 6 points. And, of course, we blew them out in Lakeland by 30 and then won by 10 in the championship game. So, all these games are important. Every game you play now is important. For anybody in the where Class A, we play in all those power ranking points, and you got to win not just your region games, you got to win the non-region games. Used to, you could go over and play Berrien County and not worry about losing. You go play Valdosta, you go play Lowndes, you can play Cockwood, which we're going to do, and not worry about the loss. But you got to win those ball games now because of those crazy power rankings.
Absolutely.
And or you got to win a region championship.
Yeah.
And something I think we've done, Clint. I think Coach Dunn, he scheduled those teams. Lowndes, he scheduled Cockwood home and away. He scheduled Lowndes just in Lakeland. He scheduled Hamilton, and we played last night.
Brantley County. You play those teams to get ready for these games. Absolutely.
And but whereas you used to do that, and those games was preparing you for your region, and they didn't matter if you lost them. Now they matter. But Coach still went out and got those games and said, hey, we just got to play them. We got to be ready when we get there.
That's right. And it'd be huge to win this game tonight because you'd like to end the regular season as the #1 seed because it's the boys' turn this year to host that region tournament, and I'd love for it to be at the Doghouse.
I would love for it to be at the Doghouse too. I mean, last year we drove to Telfair County, and there was a line of cars that reached from Telfair County's gym to Douglas, and they was just lined up one by one, and there was people from Lanier County going to watch these Dogs, and a few Clinch County folks that was over there to watch their Panthers.
Right.
And, of course, when they got eliminated the night before, Wilcox eliminated Clinch. The Clinch folks come back. And, of course, there's only one way to get there from where we're at. And it was both of us had to take that same road.
That's
so
right.
it's a Highway 221 and Highway 441.
Right.
One of those two, Highway 441, I believe, that goes to McRae. But we'd rather not take Highway 215 up to Wilcox for the region tournament. We'd rather play in Lakeland.
Absolutely. And you never know. Irwin County, like you mentioned earlier, they're going to be a force to be reckoned with as well. Now, they're playing football right now. I believe they battle Pelham this coming Friday. And I mentioned earlier, I saw they were still practicing the road by their gym on the way here. And we're scheduled to play them next Friday night, but I'm sure that that's going to be rescheduled.
I would think that would be rescheduled.
Given that they win this weekend. If they lose,
assuming they beat Pelham, they would. Now, if they lose, I think you have to play the first available date.
Right.
After you're eliminated. So whether that's a Tuesday, I think they consider basketball available dates Tuesday.
Well, the game's
Friday
Friday
and Saturday. So
game scheduled for December the 7th next Friday. But I don't look for Irwin County to lose.
No, I don't look for them to lose either. But I would think if they did, I would think they would ask, could the game be rescheduled? We don't have to allow them to do that. Do I think we will allow them to do that? No.
I sure hope not, because I believe they're going to be a region opponent that's going to be tough to beat. And sooner we can play them, the better for us.
That's exactly right.
And I believe that game is away next Friday, if I'm not mistaken. I'm quite sure about
I'm not sure. I'd have to check the schedule. But
it seems that way. We've played so many home games start the season.
That's right. Good. But Patches Phillips coming up to talk with us. He says the other team's in foul trouble. Got to penetrate.
Patches, how many's number 32 got on him?
32. How many fouls number 32 got?
2 or 3?
He should have fouled out of the basketball game already, number 32. Number 32 should have already fouled out of the basketball game.
He's shoving Brockington, and he's shoving under the basket every time on the rebound.
I know 41's got 2 at least, if not 3. But we're coming up Friday night.
I was talking to Patches Phillips there. He's our president of our
tip-off club.
Tip-off booster club. And he's been instrumental in helping, organize fundraisers and do things for our boys and girls teams. So we're thankful for him. And anybody who wants to get included or involved with the booster club can give me or him a call, and we'll be glad to have you.
Yeah, everything we can do for these kids is, as far as booster clubs, we used to have one booster club, back several years ago, and I think about 6 or 7 years ago, there was a decision made for each individual sport to have their own booster club, and of course that's worked fairly well. But there's times, I know myself, I've had kids playing multiple sports, and you have to be on every booster club, and that kind of gets wearing on you.
That's right.
We got the touchdown club, which I'm a member of, and got the dugout club, which I'm a member of, and got the diamond club, which is the Lady Dog softball boosters, and
got the tip-off club, which includes boys and girls squads.
That's right, and so those kids are always working hard, and it's nothing for us to go back and give back to them. But Clint, we get through this basketball game, and we still got 2 more this week. We got go on the road Friday night. Lady Dogs and Bulldogs will go over to Pearson and take on the Atkinson County Rebels and Lady Rebel. Saw where Atkinson County hosted Fitzgerald last night. Fitzgerald's Lady Hurricanes defeated Atkinson County pretty solidly, 86-11.
They normally have a pretty good
and they do.
Team.
And Atkinson County actually beat Fitzgerald in the boys game by, I can't remember the final score, but they beat them. They beat Atkinson beat Fitzgerald.
It was a fairly good margin, Keith. I don't think it was 8 or 10 points, but you got to figure that Fitzgerald don't have all their players. They're in the Final Four in football. So
and that's what Coach Randolph and I were talking about. I saw that score last night, and I shot him the score, and he says well, Atco lost to Bacon County over the weekend. They turned around and picked up that win against Fitzgerald, which is a big win for them. But going back to those power rankings, you want to pull for everybody in your region, and every team you play, you want them to win every game that they can, other than the ones you play.
Absolutely.
So that helps us out for Atco to win that ball game. It gives us that to help us when we go play Atco. We'll pick up more points for a win or a loss because they've won more ball games.
All right.
And
you want to beat quality teams.
That's exactly right. And you just come up Saturday night, and the Brantley County Herons, and I guess it would be Lady Herons. I don't know what they go by, but their boys and girls teams have come to the doghouse, and we got to talk to Coach Randolph. We got to let him know that the first Saturday in December is off limits for scheduling basketball games because our Georgia Bulldogs, for the next foreseeable future, are going to be playing in that SEC championship game on that first Saturday in December. And Clint and I don't like to miss that game.
Absolutely.
So
we'd like to encourage everybody that if you can't make it out, Saturday, you can listen to us on the network. But if you're going to stay at home and watch that game, I'm sure it'll be over in time to at least come see the boys. We'd like for you to come out and see the girls too, but if you can't make that one, maybe at least come for the second game of the night.
That's right. So Bulldogs are going to take the floor along with the Patriots here to start the second half. Looks like it's going to be Patriot basketball to start the second half.
They won the tip. There was no jump balls. So
Well, if they won the tip, yes, they won it. They got Bulldogs got the second quarter.
That's right.
Inbound. So it's going to be E.J. Brown, C.J. Johnson, Tyquan Baker, Aeneas Dean, and Rashad Brockington to start the second half. Clock operator says he's got everything set to go. And they throw it all the way down to Tisdale. And he shoots it across to the other side, and the shot goes up, no good. Rebound, and Tyquan's going to clear it out this time. Head to E.J. They stripped it away from him.
The Patriots team just so quick to get back on defense.
Long three off the front of the rim. Got to cut off that shooter. That rebound come all the way back out past the three-point line. E.J. up, no good.
Too hard. I think he was anticipating some contact. And the big man wrestled the ball away from Rashad. That was a walk.
Shot up and in. Somebody fouled him. Probably Aeneas Dean.
Looks that way.
Aeneas Dean with the foul. 32 for Wilcox, going to the line for a chance for and one. Got Rasheem Robinson checking into the basketball game. It's an and one, so they got to let him in, or they're holding him up and not letting him come in the ball game. But
I think the official here on this side is waiting on the other two officials to finish deliberating before letting him in. I don't know quite what they were discussing, but
I just noticed something, Clinton. I'm not sure why. Some of our players have white numbers on their jerseys. Some have red numbers on their jerseys.
I didn't notice that either. Well, maybe is it red on the front and white on the back?
No, it's not. So you look down the bench.
I see that now.
I'm going to need our tip-off club to do better than that. Shot up, no good. He's over Rasheem's back, no call.
Well, we may help pay for the uniforms, but we don't order them.
So Wilcox showing pressure. They've extended their lead to 4 here with a quick basket in the third quarter. Rasheem tries to bring it in. He gets it into Tyquan.
Going to be a
Foul call.
Number
25, Desmond Tisdale with a push. No, they're going to call a foul on Tyquan Baker with a push.
Oh, wow. That's his first of the night, so he stayed out of foul trouble tonight.
Rashad comes away with the steal. Pushes it ahead to C.J. Johnson. Layup up and in, 32-30. Bulldogs cut it back to 2.
That was a quick steal and score.
Long three, no good. Rebound, Wilcox.
And the shortest man on the floor underneath the basket gets the rebound.
Ball off of Wilcox, go out of bounds, belong to Lanier County. I think we might have got away with a foul that time.
They have.
That ref there, I mean, he don't call many fouls.
He looks like Walt Frazier.
Ball brought in to Tyquan. Got 2 men draped all over him. He gets it back to C.J. He had 2 men on him. They're going to steal it.
No, it said a kick ball on Wilcox.
Kick ball against Wilcox.
They knocked it away, but then it went off their foot. So.
That should reset the 10-second count.
I'd like to see him throw it down here to E.J. or Rasheem down here near half court. Well, I don't know, maybe not now. Wilcox is resetting. But he did have a 2-on-1 right there at half court.
E.J. had Tyquan. Waited a little later, Tyquan would have had an easy drive. Did a little tougher. He still carried it up. No good, back up and in. Tie basketball
Got his own rebound to put it up. We tied it up.
6:45 to go in the third quarter, and we're all tied at 32.
And we're gonna get it on the deflection. It was out on us, I thought, but
no, it's gonna be our basketball.
Okay. I thought we tipped it, but I guess not. And I was wondering why CJ laid off of it, and I guess he knew that. But now the Wilcox coach is
he's gonna let this guy talk him out of it. He hadn't called anything all night. Walt Frazier hadn't, and he's going to run down there from behind and try to overturn the little short ball headed dude.
Yeah. I thought that we did tip it, but then when CJ quit pursuing the ball, loose ball, I thought, well, maybe he didn't tip it. Oh, now they overturned it. Oh, my gosh.
Coach is going to call timeout.
I can't believe that this guy behind the play overturn the call. And I think Coach just called that timeout because he wants an explanation.
The coach literally called this guy over and said, "Hey, it's off of them." And he said, "Yeah, it is." And I'll agree with you, and I'll let you have the ball. After two men said it was out on the other team.
That's exactly what happened.
Cannot let the coach call the basketball game.
And Coach is telling him that very same thing. How did he overturn that call when he's 30 feet away behind the play?
Coach isn't very happy, and I don't blame him. He can't be happy about that. But I think he needs to just settle down and let that one go, and don't get them mad with him, because if they get mad with him, we'll be in trouble because they'll just start calling anything. But
that's right. But I've seen Coach Randolph.
He's always
coach on our side, and I don't think I've ever seen him get a technical foul called.
I don't believe he has. Unlike coach we used to have back around 2010.
Well,
where's Green now? He used to get thrown out about 2 or 3 games a year and still does that at his new school.
He does. And that loose ball just went right to Wilcox.
They take the lead, 34-32. Rashad walked, no call. And EJ's going to score.
With that running one-hander on the baseline.
We're going to have to continue to beat that press to make them stop it.
Absolutely.
Taquan went for the steal, didn't get it.
Would have had a dunk on the other end. Instead, it turns into a 5-on-4, and Wilcox takes advantage.
Desmond Tisdale with the basket. Rasheem loses the ball. Long three, no good. Rebound, E.J. Brown. He's going to push it. He's going to decide to back it back up. Coach said, "Hey, we ain't got help. Need to let Taquan get down here and help you out." Pass to Taquan. He didn't see the man come from behind. He pinned that ball to the basketball. That's not a technical foul. That's not a basket. The ball was on the rise. The ball has to be above the rim. They did call goaltending, but the ball has to be above the rim. It was not above the rim.
But if it comes off the glass, he can't touch it. I think they may have called it because it come off the glass, but I thought he pinned it.
He pinned it to the backboard. So Wilcox will take a 4-point lead.
Good gracious. Can't catch a break, Keith.
Can't catch a break.
Everything seems to be going their way.
They did come out of that press. EJ to Anilius. Anilius puts the ball on the floor. Don't really want to see him do that. Taquan on the baseline. Back to EJ, up and in.
Nice
ball movement.
Nice pass and shoot right there.
38-36.
EJ just caught that pass in midair and tipped it in.
Oh, he walked, no call. We see everyone they do. Shot up, 3-pointer and in. Nice jump shot from the wing. Wilcox is going to go up by 5. Coach says slow it back down a little bit. Shot could have had an M1 there.
Anyway, he goes to the line. I wonder how many fouls that is on 11.
It's at least 2. He had 1, I know, in the first half.
That game we beat them last year. Oh, and it's not going to be a shooting foul. They say
call it on the floor.
Wow.
Aeneas is wide open. Go to Taquan. He's going to put it up and in, and the foul. Taquan Baker will go to the line for an old-fashioned 3-point play.
I was about to say a while ago, that game over in Lanier County last year against Wilcox, we blew them out so bad, as you mentioned earlier. I remember that point guard fouled out early in the third quarter, about halfway through, which was beneficial for us, but they were getting blown out already at that point.
That's right. Taquan's free throw off the front of the rim.
We get the rebound.
Bulldogs come away to rebound. E.J. Brown with it off. He dribbled it off a Wilcox foot.
Would have been nice to get another another 2 points there.
It's still in there. Shaw racing up the floor. He has it taken away from him.
Very physical game.
Tisdale with a basket up and in. And Wilcox coach unhappy for some reason. His team up by 5. He calls timeout.
I don't know what he's unhappy about. I'd be well pleased with a 5-point lead in this game. Especially after a steal and a score.
Yeah. Clint, we knowed it was going to be like this. You know, anytime you come up here to Wilcox, it's going to be a struggle. A lot of hard places to play in our region. Go on the road in Region 2A, and you know it's going to be a battle. You play here, you play in Turner County, it's always a battle. You go down to Homerville and play there at Clinch's gym, it's always a battle. Just that the records really don't matter. There's very few off nights in our region.
Absolutely.
You know, we used to get you a break for a few years there. Charlton was down. They made great improvements last season. And so we got 3:40 here in the third, down 5. Taquan Baker calls for the ball, and he's going to bring it down the floor. Wilcox in a 1-3-1. Just giving a different look now just about every time down the floor with their defense. Ball to Jeremiah Smalls. Taquan on the drive. Shot up. No good, but he's fouled. Gonna need Taquan to knock down some free throws here.
He went through about 4 guys on that attempt.
Not sure what he shot over against Hamilton last night, but he was 10 for 15 in the McIntosh game from the line.
How many points? I know he didn't get to play much the other night with foul trouble, but I wonder how many points he wound up having in that game.
I'm not sure. He had 28 against on Saturday night. First free throw, no good, off the front of the rim. He's left these last 2 he's shot. He's left them short. Coach Andretti Lloyd giving him some instruction from the bench.
Taquan kind of leans back when he shoots. A little bit odd shooting form to me, but
second free throw is going to roll over the front of the rim and bounce in. 1 for 2 that time.
4-point game.
Shot up and in. He just took it right to the rim and scored. Nobody ever cut him off.
That's right.
Coach wanting to push it down the floor. EJ one-hander off the glass and in, and that's why. 45-41.
Near steal.
Nobody on 41. He puts it up. His shot's no good. And Neas down with it.
Big rebound.
Head to CJ. CJ's going to look to push it. Has it knocked off of his foot off and out of bounds. Another turnover for CJ Johnson.
We have got to protect the ball better, Keith.
Got to.
In traffic, no good.
Three opportunities now. That's a walk. 3 opportunities on this trip down. This will be their 3rd opportunity. 4th opportunity. And he scores on the 4th one and gets a foul. So they had 4 opportunities to score. Finally put it in the hole and got the foul. They're up 6 and a chance to make it 7.
And we've not led in this game, I don't believe, Keith.
I don't believe we have. We tied it early here in this quarter.
We might have went up 6-4.
May have led 6-4, but we tied it here early in this quarter. Clinch County coach sitting down here to our left. If I was here looking at this ball game and I was in his shoes, I would be concerned.
Yeah, because you got to face both these teams at some point, twice at least. Small thought about a 3. Back out to Taquan.
Shaw Brockton on the bench right now as E.J. Brown with the ball over to Taquan. Taquan shot up and in. Big basket there, Clint. We had to have points that time down.
And Taquan's really upset he didn't get an and one. Now it's going to be a foul on Small.
And that took some time. He reached once, pulled back, reached again, and got called.
Well,
EJ giving this guy everything he wants and slaps it away. The EJ working hard there.
Yeah, he was. And throw it in the back court to get it in. Near steal.
Long three. Look good and is. 50-43, 7-point lead for the Patriots. Taquan Baker going to push it up the floor.
I mean, that's a nice shot by that man, but I do not see why you shoot.
Oh, he walked, but no call. Yeah,
why he going to shoot a shot from that far out?
I forgot what you call this ref here, but
Walt Frazier.
Walt Frazier is he's going to call a technical foul on Coach Ty Randolph.
Well, I spoke too soon earlier.
And Coach Ty ain't even talked to him.
And Ty is not happy. He did not understand what the technical foul was for.
I haven't seen a technical foul called on Coach. I don't remember one. I ain't saying there never been one, but that's first time I ever remember him getting one called on him.
I agree.
And this official here, he is terrible. He hadn't called much of nothing in the basketball game, and now he's going to change the outcome of the game.
I do not understand because Randolph was not even talking to the official that called the technical on him. There was an official he was speaking with about 6 or 7 feet away from him, and an official 50 feet away down the court called a technical.
I mean, it's unbelievable, folks. Free throw up and in. Gonna be tough to dig out of this hole. Yep. This courtesy of the official. Free throw up and in. Bulldogs down 9. It'll be Patriot basketball.
Of course, they had the ball anyway, but give them two free shots as well. And they capitalized on both, so now it's going to be a 9-point lead.
That's right, and
with a chance to go up double digits.
That's twice we've allowed them to throw it all the way into the paint. To
Long
Tisdale.
Three.
No good. EJ, that's Taquan with a rebound. Going to be a foul call.
25, I believe. That Tisdale?
That's Tisdale. 25, Tisdale with the foul. He'll have to come out. He'll probably come out of the ball game, and 12 will enter. They're going to say the foul was on the floor, not a shooting foul. Going to make the Bulldogs take it in on the baseline.
Yeah, we thought we were shooting, so our guys got back.
CJ going to bring it in to EJ. Dangerous pass. Give and go. Taquan up. He's fouled in the basket. And that's big, Clint. We needed that.
Yeah, we did.
We got in a hole there. And
need to make this free throw. .52-45,
Taquan to the line. He made his last one. Gonna really need everyone we can get at this point. Less than a minute to go in the third. Free throw up and in.
We'll cut it to 6. Wilcox with the ball.
He's gonna drive all the way in and score. Nobody picked him up.
Untouched.
EJ gonna drive, shot up. Got to be a goaltend. They're going to call a block, not going to call a goaltend.
I thought it was a goaltend, too. I thought the man touched the ball.
Ball was above the cylinder. The man touched the ball and just about pinned it to the back of the iron, Clint.
He did.
So EJ will go to the line, trying to cut it back to 6. Typically a good free throw shooter. First one up, rattle around, no good. I jinxed him. You have one more. Second one's nothing but net. 1 out of 2 that time. Taekwon comes away with a rebound, pushes it ahead to EJ. He taps it out to Jeremiah Smalls, and Smalls will have it go off his chest and out of bounds. Smalls has not had a lot of experience. He didn't get to play last year due to a knee injury, so he's kind of growing on the court right now. And just had that young man dribble right past him.
Offensive foul. He did. He just jumped right into our I don't know who that was. Maybe
C.J. Johnson.
He just jumped right into him, leading with his shoulder. I mean, didn't even look like he was trying to make a good attempt to shoot the ball, just trying to draw the contact.
The official's going to throw the ball back in two. Not sure what they're doing.
They don't have a clue.
They'll finally have us take it out over at half court, but the foul was down there in the paint.
Yeah.
Not sure. I'm like you. They don't have any idea what they're doing. I would think down 7, we'll probably hold it for 1 here, unless we get something wide open under the basket. Jeremiah Smalls going to turn the ball over in the corner.
We nearly got it back.
That's a travel. No call. Tipped up, no good. And at the end of the third quarter, Wilcox County with a 7-point lead, 54-47. Rashad Brockton going to check back into the ball game. He had a long break there, Clint. Not sure why he set out so much in the third, but he did.
Yeah, I don't know either, Keith. I don't know if Coach was unhappy with him, or I don't believe he was in foul trouble.
No. But at the end of the third quarter, I want to once again thank our sponsors, Lakeland Drug Company. Lakeland Drug has been your hometown pharmacy since 1950. Call them at 229-482-3677 or visit lakelanddrug.com. Or you can stop by and see Miss Ivy McCurdy and her staff at 42 West Main Street in downtown Lakeland. I also want to thank Connell Cabinets and Millworks, located at 28 East Church Avenue in Lakeland. You can view their portfolio on their website at connellcabinets.com or give them a call at 229-482-3037. So if you're sitting at home and enjoying this ball game in the warmth of your own home in this cool late November evening, thank those two sponsors for allowing you to stay there and not have to drive this hour and a half up to Rochelle. So Bulldog basketball to start the fourth and final quarter here in what's been a battle all night long.
It has.
Taekwon down in the corner. He has the ball slapped away from him, and then he steals the ball back. Has it go back court, no call.
Well, I think he never really gained possession of it.
Every single possession is contested. Every shot's contested. Really? That's what you expect between two teams that expect to play for the type of championships they expect to play for.
That's right.
Ball to Taekwon. He's got 3 men on him, gets it out to Aeneas. Aeneas drives, shot up, and
oh, wow, what an acrobatic
play by old Aeneas.
What an acrobatic play by the big man.
Coach Kurt Williams, if you're at home listening tonight, your nose tackle, Coach Will Dutter, your nose tackle just put on a move, and I've been telling y'all to let him run the ball. Told y'all since he got here, he ought to play running back.
It'd be hard to stop him.
We'll find somebody to block for him. That's always what my excuse is, the excuse I get. Got to have somebody to block. Well, we'll find somebody.
So a 5-point Wilcox advantage, and we turn it over.
Shot up and in. Pretty much for that young man gets it.
Absolutely.
He's going to score a layup. Coach Ty going to call a timeout. You have one left.
He is a heck of a ball handler and very quick.
He is a very good basketball player. And we talked about it, Clint. Number 11, number 25, and forget the other young man's number.
14.
14. They're going to be the 3 guys. 14, he hadn't done what I thought he would do tonight.
That's what I was about to say. He really hadn't been much of a factor and really hadn't played much this second half that I've noticed.
He hadn't, and he gave us trouble in all 3 games last year. But they've come in here and I don't remember 32 playing much last year, and 32's gave us a lot of trouble down low. He's got away with several pushes in the back.
The main one I remember is number 11.
41 has gave us trouble down low.
Bulldog basketball trailing by 7.
Clint, we haven't saw Kyle Brockton lately.
No, we hadn't. I wonder if he's okay. I remember he hurt his arm or something.
Ball's knocked away from EJ out of bounds.
On that tackle.
He did, and he came
half.
back. He came back, but I'm looking for him down there on that bench.
I don't see him.
I don't see him.
I don't, and we haven't seen much of Rasheem Robinson this half either.
Bulldogs need a basket this time down.
Badly.
A little over 6 minutes to go in the basketball game. They're down 7. Wilcox playing some good defense. EJ for 3, that's off. Rebound Wilcox. They push it ahead. There's 14 with the basketball, and he's going to lay it up and in. Wilcox will go up 9. Taekwon calling for the ball. Rashad unwilling to give it to him early. Rasheem now, speaking to him, he's going to check back in for somebody. Ball to EJ, rattles around, he puts it up, no good, and 32 comes away with a rebound for Wilcox. EJ knocks it away from him out of bounds. Rasheem in, EJ, Rashad Brockington going to come out. And I don't know, that's kind of a mystery down there. Not sure where Kyle Brockington's at. I don't see him on the bench, don't see him behind the bench.
Must have been be in the locker room, Keith.
I don't see any of our coaching staff missing that would have escorted him back. Tisdale up and in. He's tough down there in that paint. He gets it down low there. We're down 11, Clint.
Yep.
5 minutes left in the ball game. He's struggled down here on the can't been able to get shots to fall.
Taekwon loses the ball. Well, now they
knocked it away from him from behind. But we've struggled here offensively here in the fourth quarter, and Wilcox starting to pull away. What was a very close ball game. Still plenty of time. Taekwon drive, he's fouled. He'll go to the line and at least, no, he won't. He won't get a 1-on-1. We're over the bonus, but we're over the limit.
No, they're over, Keith. We are going to go.
They are, yeah, they are. They are. We will go to the line.
And if that was on 11, he's got to have 3 or 4 on him.
Well, if he's only got 3, it's not too big of a deal, but 4 would be.
4 would be huge.
Would be huge. Taekwon's free throw up, in and out, no good, and Wilcox comes away with the rebound. And they got too many men on the floor. That should be a technical foul.
It should be. That's a technical.
That's automatic technical. They got 6 men on the floor. We saw that last night. A young man run out on the floor for Hamilton and got a technical call. Same thing happened there. Doesn't matter if they've stopped the action. He ran out on the floor without being asked to come in.
Well, that's exactly what happened, but no call. Right to the basket and in.
Up and in at 14. We talked about him, and he's come alive.
So we go down 13.
Taekwon shot up and in.
About 4.5 minutes left. We're running out of time, Keith.
Shot up. Taekwon with a rebound. He's got a man riding him all the way up the court. He loses the ball. Rasheem saves it off of number 15. Awesome play there by Rasheem Robinson. Heads up, alert play. Of course, Coach Ty Randolph cannot stand up and coach. He has to sit down after getting the technical.
EJ with a long 3.
No good. That would have been big. $14 to the rack and in. He scored 6 points here in the fourth quarter. Knew he was capable. He had been quiet, and we talked about it, and he came alive. Taekwon up and in. Let's see what they count it. They got knock count the basket.
He's shooting a 1-and-1.
Curly Neal says no. On the floor.
So Taekwon to the line for a 1-and-1. Now next time we will be shooting 2. Oh, the foul was not, they did not foul Anelius. They fouled Taekwon, but now there's a little bit of disagreement over who was fouled. But
Wilcox trying to say that Anelius Dean was fouled.
And the Wilcox coach is screaming for a timeout, and he finally gets it.
And he's going to convince them. You watch, they'll agree with him. I wasn't going to do this, but I'm going to tell this. Last year, Clinch County came over here and played basketball. And one of their players, one of the Patriot players, told Clinch, we got this game because my mom's fiance is one of the officials.
Oh my gosh, that did not surprise me. Wow. A little bit of home cooking.
I don't know if it's home cooking or if they're just that bad. But
well, I'm saying in that particular instance.
That particular instance, yes, sir. And we had the same situation because the same crew called our game over here that we lost last year.
Well, either way, last year we come over here and lost, but was able to win back in the doghouse. So maybe if we can't come out of here with win or not, maybe we can avenge that loss later on. I don't remember when they come to Lakeland.
We throw up and in. We have one more. 64-52, 3:56 left in the basketball game. Still got time. We throw up, no good.
Need to make them when the clock's not running. So 12-point lead.
.14 again. That'll be his 8th point of the quarter.
It's a nice shot. EJ and Aeneas were both going for the loose ball. Rashid's going to tie him up with a jump ball. It's going to be possession there of Wilcox.
Bulldogs shot 12 for 22 from the free throw line tonight. Just barely better than 50%. Wide open for Tisdale. Shot up and in. Bulldogs will go down 8-16. 68-52. There again, Rashad Brockton back to the bench. Not real sure.
Another steal by Wilcox.
14 scores his 10th point of the quarter. 70-52. And that lady's warming up. Not real sure, Clint, why Rashad's out of the game, but we've struggled to get the ball, beat this press here in this quarter, and I'm sure there's some reason that he's not out there. He went back in for a few minutes and come right back out.
Right, and like we mentioned earlier, Kyle Brockton still nowhere to be seen.
Not even on the bench.
Greston Griner in the game now. He's going to replace Rasheem Robinson. And CJ will be the point guard.
And he's trying to dribble through 3 or 4 different people. Finally gets fouled. Tenacious defense by Wilcox. Wanted to mention, Clint, I see Coach Clay Clark and his wife here tonight.
Yeah, I spoke with him earlier.
Yeah, made the drive over. I think they're still over in Broxton. They still come out and support the Bulldogs. CJ's first free throw up and no good.
He was coach for the Bulldogs. Randolph has been his successor, but he was the coach for 4 seasons.
That's right. Well, we had 1 year break there in between.
Yeah, we did have an interim coach there.
Had Coach Sean Burns for 1 year.
That's right. So I don't believe Clark would have coached any of these guys. I know there were some guys on the team last year that he came to watch. He did coach. Taquan with a near steal.
14.
There's a walk, and they called the walk.
They called a charge.
Is it a charge or just a foul away from the ball? I thought the kid traveled.
Yeah, called a push or something there.
I think he called it on 12 away from the ball. Maybe a moving screen or something.
70-53. A little over 2 minutes left in the ball game. Another lackadaisical pass almost stolen away. Wilcox hadn't quit. And we've made some kind of soft passes.
It looks like now they're going to sub in some of their younger bench players. Well, 20 was about to check in, and then coach told him to come back. I don't know what was going on.
I think the official told him he needed to fix his shirt. They got 6 men on the floor. That's a technical foul.
These officials, I don't know, man.
I don't know.
A lot of confusion.
You're down by 17, but they've had, you hate to talk about it like that, but they've had help. Taquan up.
He's going to be going
Don't
to the
call
free
a
throw
foul
line.
now, and I don't think the official even sure about it himself. Called 24 for a push. Taquan to go back to the line. Now he's going to send 20 back down to the table. Taquan's first free throw up and in. 70-54. Second free throw up and in.
And number 20 got called for a carry and looked very inexperienced right there. Just about lost the ball and got called for the carry. So possession will go back to the Bulldogs, down 15. This was just about put away.
Ball into Taquan. He was pushed, and I think they saw it. He'll go back to the line and shoot 2 more. First one up and in. Second free throw up and in.
That's 4 straight free throws for Baker. And we're going to have some press. I believe I tried to make 20 beat me.
I don't know that I wouldn't
5 seconds, come on.
Shot up and in. No,
Oh,
in and
no,
out.
fell out.
Went down and come back out. Taekwon going to bring the ball up the court. He's going to drive, lays it up and in.
I believe if I was coach, I'd call timeout and let him get them bench players in there. Oh, he just carried
He's
the ball
putting his starters
again.
back in, Clint. I wouldn't call time out there. I'd
Well, when at first glance, I thought that's what was happening.
72-59.
I didn't realize that he was putting the starters back in.
Yeah, he's putting his starters back in. I think he realized he might have subbed a little too early.
Yeah.
Still a minute and a half, minute 24 seconds. 72-59.
Wilcox showing to be a very good team. It's going to be maybe the team to beat in the region this year, Keith.
Could be, and you know that coming in. They're always good. Of course, you expect Turner. We hadn't talked about Turner County, but you expect Turner County to bounce back.
Absolutely.
They were down a little bit last year, but still was a tough ball team.
Just young. I'd about and forgotten about them, Keith, but, in years past, they've been the team to beat.
They have. And Bulldogs playing keep away out there will need to be going to the basket here. A little bit more. There's CJ up. He's blocked.
Going to be Wilcox ball with 1 minute and 4 seconds left.
Tisdale puts in another 2 points. Makes it 74-59. Big night for him. CJ with another turnover. .14 pushed off, no call. 12 with a long 3 and in. 77-59. 23 seconds left, Clint. And not much you can say about this one. It was a good basketball game for a long time. Quan's going to get a.
Thought Quan might end off the night with a dunk right there, but
he's going to try to get one down there to Tisdale. He's trying to get the ball to 15 and let him score. Shot off, no good. Final score is going to be Wilcox County 79. Our Lanier County Bulldogs 61. But we knew it was going to be tough when we come up. Not real happy with the officiating, but sometimes that's just the way it turns out.
That's right. So can't wait for them to come down to Lakeland and get to avenge the loss.
That's right, and this won't be the first time, won't be the last. We're going to have a lot more tough competition throughout the year.
That's right. Well, Keith, looks like my ride's about to leave.
Your ride's about to leave, so we're going to sign off. But before we do, we want to give one more thanks to our 2 sponsors, Lakeland Drugs, Connell Cabinets and Millworks. Like I said, if you're out there this week around town, thank some of those folks for sponsoring the basketball program. For Clint Browning and Jeremy Paxton, good night from Wilcox County.